everybody. Welcome to a special edition of the Experience Maker Show. This is Dan Gingus, customer experience speaker and coach. And I'm so excited to have you here today for the world premiere, the unveiling, if you will, of my brand new book cover. When COVID first started in March and all of my speaking gigs all of a sudden disappeared in the span of a week, I sat down and for the next 8 weeks wrote the majority of my second book. It was a good thing that I did because this thing obviously went on a lot longer than anybody expected. And while I was able to pivot my business successfully, now we're at a point where I am ready to unleash a book to the world that could not be more relevant. One of the positives that came out of the pandemic was a greater focus on customer experience and employee experience than ever before. Because after all, our customers, we don't have a company without our customers, and our customers needed us so much during this pandemic. And the companies that were there for their customers are the ones that are doing really well right now. And the ones that decided to wait it out or refused to acknowledge what was going on didn't end up so well. So I'm going to start by showing you a very, very short presentation, about 9 slides, I think it is, to just kind of intro you what the book is going to be about. And then I will do the official book cover unveiling. I also do want to tell you about the availability of the book. The hardcover will be out on September 14th. However, it should be available for pre-order on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other fine bookstores as early as the end of March. And of course, I will announce that when that comes. The ebook also will be available June 1st. So a little bit ahead of the hardcover. Super excited though for the release of the hardcover, and that's really what we're talking about today with the unveiling of the new cover. So without further ado, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I wanted to share. So the name of the book is going to be The Experience Maker: How to Create Remarkable Experiences That Your Customers Can't Wait to Share. You know, it's a fact that every single day on the internet, there are 6 million blog posts that are posted. Can you guess how many tweets there are in a given day? That's right, 500 million tweets, 500 million tweets every day. How can we compete with that? How can our marketing teams and our sales teams compete with all of that content that's going on? There's actually a very simple answer. Stop focusing so much on trying to bring in new customers every day and focus on the ones that are already funding your paycheck. That's right, our existing customers. We spend so much money trying to get new customers that we often forget about our existing customers. In fact, most companies have what I like to call a leaky bucket. And I want to thank my friend and fellow speaker, Ryan Foland, for drawing me this stick figure, which is included in the book. Obviously, that's me there because you can see it's a handsome bald guy holding a bucket of customers. And handsome bald guy has the net that is saving these customers from the leaky bucket. What is a leaky bucket? Well, this is when customers are walking out the back door while you're focused on the front door. You're so focused on sales and marketing and bringing in new customers that you're not even realizing people are walking out the back door. Now, some of them walk out and they tell you they're walking out. They complain on social media. They leave you a bad review. Those are actually the good ones because at least you know what you're doing wrong. The worst ones are the ones that walk out without telling you. The silent ones. Most of the time they're going to your competition and they haven't even told you what you've done wrong. When you don't focus at all on your customers, you increase your leaky bucket. My book is going to show you how to plug that leaky bucket and keep the customers that you have. It's important also to know what gets shared by people today, especially in social media, but also in IRL, in real life, as some of my younger friends like to say. When we think of customer experiences that get shared, we often think of negative experiences. There are some positive experiences, but you know what doesn't get shared? Meh experiences. Let me tell you about the perfectly average restaurant I went to last night with the so-so food. Said absolutely no one ever. We don't share meh experiences because they're not remarkable. Bad experiences and good experiences are remarkable. So what can we do? We can be the company that creates more positive experiences for people to talk about. And in fact, what's amazing is the research shows that people are more willing to share positive experiences than negative ones. It's just that as consumers, we don't have very many positive experiences. Every time I go on stage, I ask the audience, raise your hand if you remember the last time that a brand wowed you so much you couldn't wait to tell friends and family. And I usually can count 4 or 5, maybe half a dozen hands. Then I say, raise your hand if you remember the last time you were disappointed by a company. Every single hand in the room goes up. That's what we know. So if we had more positive experiences to share them, we would. Okay. Last slide till we get to the good stuff. I introduce a methodology in the book that I like to call the wiser method, because if I'm doing my job, I am making you wiser than your competition. Now, wiser stands for witty, immersive, shareable, extraordinary, and responsive. And the book will go through all 5 of these pieces, along with dozens of case studies of real companies following these 5 steps in order to create remarkable experiences. You see, I'm a believer that despite my 20 years in corporate America at companies like Discover, Humana, and McDonald's, you shouldn't listen to what I say just because I'm the one that's writing the book or standing on the stage. I like to give real life examples of companies that are doing this in action so that you can be inspired to do it at your company. Also, one thing I want to note, all of the examples have 3 different filters that I apply to them before I put them in the book. They have to be simple, they have to be practical, and they have to be inexpensive. So don't worry, when we get to the extraordinary part, I'm not going to be talking about how you should do a private fireworks show for all of your customers, which will cost you millions of dollars, because I know that's not practical, and it certainly is not inexpensive. Probably isn't simple either. So the wiser methodology will get people talking more positively about your brand on social media and in real life. Because after all, when our customers are talking about us, they're our best marketers. That means we don't have to put as much pressure on the sales staff and on the marketing team to bring in new customers, because our existing customers are doing it for us. All right, before we go to the cover, I'd like you to go and sign up for my bi-weekly newsletter, or twice monthly, either one. And I only do it twice monthly because I don't like my inbox filled any more than you do. And so I try not to fill the inbox of people that ask for materials from me. Now, why do I want you to do this now? Because the people that are signed up for my email list are going to receive a special offer only for people on the email list when the book comes out. It is a special bonus that will only be available if you are subscribed to my newsletter. You'll also really like the newsletter. I put a lot of work into it. And again, it's only twice a month. So you're not signing up for tons and tons of emails for me. Just go to bit.ly/Gingus email and you'll see this page right here to sign up. Last thing, I promise, I want to thank my friend and colleague at Banco Dental, Donna Shrader. Donna is the one who designed the front cover of my book, and I'm so excited for it. We went back and forth on lots of different designs, and we knew it when we hit it, and I couldn't have done it without Donna. So thank you so much to Donna Shrader. All right, are you ready? Let's do this. Here comes the worldwide unveiling of the Experience Maker, how to create remarkable experiences that your customers can't wait to share. I think I need a drum roll or something. Ding! All right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the cover of my book, The Experience Maker, how to create remarkable experiences that your customers can't wait to share. This hardcover is really going to stand out on the shelf because it is beautiful in full color. You guys know that I love the black and aqua color. It's the color of my brand. And in fact, it was Donna's idea to use the light bulb from my logo, from the Experience Maker logo in the center of the book. If you look carefully, you can see that the innards of the light bulb spell CX, or customer experience. Also, a light bulb obviously signals ideas, and there are so many ideas in this book. And I can't wait for you to see them, to read them, and then most importantly, to be inspired by them, to go back to your business and start creating remarkable experiences for your customers. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. The book is going to be out September 14th on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, bookstores everywhere, both physical and online. I hope you'll pick up a copy. I will certainly let you know when it is available for pre-sale. But for now, get ready for it. I'm super excited. And if you have any interest in helping me promote this book, please reach out to me. I could use your help. Friends, family, colleagues, social media followers, anybody in my orbit, I would love your help. I'm super excited about this, and I think the book is going to be really successful. Thanks so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. My name is Dan Gingus. I'm a customer experience coach and speaker, and I am author of the new book, The Experience Maker: How to Create Remarkable Experiences That Your Customers Can't Wait to Share. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.